Well, at long last, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a better day. I only said no, I'd probably get the kiss of death. That's probably going to lash it down. So yesterday, I didn't do the miles I wanted to. I wanted to get to Kel, but I only made it to Kirkby Stephen just purely down to trudging through mud and just flooded paths for 5 hours. It was really taking out of my feet, and I needed to sort of protect them in a way, because what I didn't want to do was get to Kel and then it really really damaged my feet more than anything else, and then potentially jeopardise finishing. So I'm just on the outskirts of Kirkby Stephen now, heading to a place called Nateby. And then once I get to Nateby, it's a case of going over either the 9 standards or taking the lower route. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to make a decision when I get there, subject to sort of how wet it is. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I'll as soon as I make a decision, I'll let you know, and I will get some more. I'll get some more filming done today, given that the weather's a such better. Kirkby Stephen in the distance. And somewhere over there in the clouds is the 9 standards. So based on that, I think I've done enough bog bashing, so I'm not going to risk the 9 standards. If it had been clear, I'd have gone up just to see what the views are like, but as you can see, it's like candy floss, so I'm not going to risk it. It's rained solid for about 3 or 4 days, and I've heard some horror stories about it, so I'm going to err on the side of caution, knowing I've got around about 33 miles to cover today. I'm going to do the sensible thing and take the lower route. I think it's slightly longer by about a mile, but a mile's nothing when you're trudging through bog that's up to your knees. So I'm going to do the safer route and go low. I think it's like the winter route, sort of December time. That they suggest you doing that, so I'm going to do that, and then aim for, if I can get to Keld. I set off at 6:30, so I think it's roughly about 10 miles from Kirkby Stephen, so I'm aiming for Keld. If I can get there for 10, I'm taking it steady, just to preserve my feet more than anything, because I've not suffered really yet, but the wet days, 3 days wet through, it has taken its toll on them a bit. So it's the first day I've used Compete today, so I'll preserve them, because I'm going to do roughly about 90 miles over the next 72 hours. So if I can do that, it leaves me a beat between 12 and 15 on the last morning, so I'm on for me 7-day 168 hour target as it stands, and I don't want to jeopardise that, so I'm just going to take it steady. And if it takes me 9 hours, then so be it. I can live with that. As long as I complete it, that's what I'm bothered about. Honestly, this shit, excuse me French, it's getting tedious. It's like every path, and I'm taking the route that's the winter route by all accounts. Every path's just flooded. It's like just wading through bog to get anywhere. It's like taking me forever to do like 1 mile. It's just not good. 32 miles, I'm about 5 and a bit, 6 miles in. Absolutely drenched me so far. My boots are just about holding out, but it's just not nice. There's absolutely nothing fun about it. And I wouldn't even dream of going across the 9 stands, because I've heard the horror stories. I've always thought they were a bit of wives' tales, but take that back, because I would not want to be going over there in this, because it will be waist deep in places. So yeah, hopefully I get on the, I think it's a road or a river section next, so just get out of this. It's doing me head in now. Like days of it, like I think of all the time, I've probably spent 70% of my time just going through flooded paths and bog. So yeah, the weather had other ideas again. Anyway, we'll keep on keeping on, as they say, and just get to Richmond, by whatever means possible. When I mean that, I mean walking, but God, I won't be so happy to see that. Right, that's me for now. Got an audience. All stood there looking at me going, look at this idiot here. Yeah, girls, have a look at this absolute loom ball. What's he doing in this? Relentless, man. It looks like he might be trying to clear up a little bit. Oh, what can you do? Just gotta keep going. Next stop, Kells. I don't want to give it the kiss of death, because I seem to keep doing that every time I think the weather's going to turn and give me a bit of a favour. It never happens, but I don't know if you can see that. It looks like there's a bit of light in the distance. It has started to get a bit clearer. It was that bad. I had a quick chat with the farmer back there, and he was going to round his sheep, and he had his 2 dogs, and he said, I'm not going to risk sending them up there in this. He said, I don't want to lose them. So he got back in his pickup and went, and then he looked at me like I'm mad. Oh, yes. It's looking a bit more positive now. So I think I'm about 2 miles outside of Kells. I opted for the road route because I thought I'm not going traipsing through a load of flooded, well, effectively they're like just grouse moors. I just don't want to go through a load of flooded grouse moors again, and I just end up with wet feet, because that's what shortened my day yesterday, and I can't afford to do that or I'll miss out on my 7-day target. So I think when I get to Kells, I'm around about, I think it's around about the 10-mile mark, give or take a mile, and then I'm going to push on to Reef. Bit of a morale booster, because my sister's getting a bus from Richmond, and then she's going to walk the stint into Richmond with me, so that'll be nice. I'm going to get some food, and then from there on I'm going to map a route for the next 2 days, stroke 3 days, or 2.5 days, should I say. Yeah, and I'm hopefully getting the last sort of 55 miles or so, possibly a touch more, sort of between 55 and 60 over the next 2 days, and then half a day on the last, and hopefully get to Robin Hood's Bay before 20 to 1 on Friday. I think it's the 11th, and then I'll be under the 168 hours, which is 7 days. So yeah, can't taste it yet, but each step I'm getting closer, so I'm just going to keep cracking on and hope the weather does what it says for a change, and gives me some sunshine. Luckily enough, the King's Arms was pretty good last night, and I managed to get 90% of my kit dry. One of my boots, one of them didn't dry for some strange reason, but yeah, it's all good. So I'm going to keep cracking on now, so I'll let you know when I'm in Kells. Just descending into Kells now. Just missed it. There's a farmer over there in that building, and he's just on his quad, and I've just heard him blow his whistle. The dog's come shooting from up there straight down here. You might see it in a second. Unbelievable. Just literally sat at the front of the house. He's blown his whistle and he's just literally shot straight off the garden, straight in the middle of the road. There he is. Jumps on quad, what a dog. The mist and rain starting again. That's what I wanted. Set off at 6:30. I needed a 30-minute rest, and it's just gone up to 20 to 7. I've roughly done about 35 miles in 11 and a half hours or something like that, walking. Broken. Genuinely don't know I'm going to find enough to do 27 or something on 27 the day after, and then 12 to 14 I think it is. Oh god. Fingers crossed my body recovers quicker than I expect and I can do it. But I'm signing out, I'm going to get some food, I'm staying in the B&B, I'm going to the bath. Oh, bye.